Hi, and thank you for joining my channel. Today we'll be using a TheraBand or a long resistance band for our class. I prefer using lighter resistance and not the heaviest, just because with the Pilates movements we usually move through the full range of a joint, and then the heaviest resistance will prevent you from getting into the very extended movements. Choose your resistance wisely. You'll be using the same one for the next few minutes. Grab what you need and I'll meet you on the mat. Great, so you can take hold of the ends of your mat and just place the center of it flat on the floor, and now with your feet stand on top of it. Your hands can hold on to the very ends with the floppy bit facing upward. We're just going to start with some shoulder release. You want to feel the entire shoulder blade making some movement, and now just reverse the movement. As you go through it, make sure your tummy muscles are engaged. You want to feel some core muscles warming up a little here. Make sure you have equal weight on both feet. Let's go with one more roll. Now take a breath in as you open your chest, reach your arms back. Now you want to keep resistance on the band, reach your arms forward, soften your knees and round into your spine. Breathing in, feel like you open up your chest. And now exhale, reaching forward. Breathing in, extend. Once more. Fold your head down to your chest and exhale, just roll the body down over the legs. See how heavy the head, the shoulders and the neck can be. And now slowly make your way back up to a stand. If you feel like you need a little more resistance from the band, you're welcome to hold on a little tighter. It's going to feel like the band kind of pulls you down. Go again, chin down to the chest and the entire body just folds down. Now try to aim with your shoulders being lower than your screen. Elbows stays tucked in next to your ribs. We bend the knees and now just lift your hands. Straighten the legs below your hips. You stay at the bottom. Hands stay close to your shoulders and I'll just like bounces going lower down. And you can straighten out the legs from there. Chin goes down, roll down last time. You can leave the band down on the floor and make your way back up to a stand. So just for the sake of the video, I'm going to turn around like this, but you can still stay facing the screen like you are. For now, you can have your hands on your hips, place one foot all the way at the back. I want that back heel to remain lifted. Make sure you keep your sides level, hips remain square, and I'll just bend both knees and straighten out. So now we change it. Go down, lifting up, and pull the top knee to the front. Place it down at the back, down in your lunge. Up with your knee. In with your foot at the back, down in your lunge. Arms can reach out to the front and small bounces. Hold there. Straighten the back leg. Lean all the body weight into your front leg. Roll over the tips of your toes and see if you can lift that foot. Holding there. Place the feet together. Straighten it out. We go with the other leg. Foot to the back. Equal length in the sides. Keep your hips square and sink down. We add to it. Go down, lift your knee to the top. Place it down, lifting up. In with your foot at the back, down your lunge, arms reaching forward and bounce. Hold, lean forward, roll over the back toes, lift that foot and hold there. Feet can come together, straighten it out and shake out those legs. From there you can sit down, get ready to use your band again. So you can take the band, hold it about a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And now just roll it over your hands once. That will just secure the band over your hands, and your fingers don't need to hold on so tight. After a while they become very tired. So you just have it over your palms and you can lie down on your back, starting with your arms reaching up to the ceiling. Now feel that your neck is nice and long. Shoulder blades remain equally heavy on the floor, and you keep your feet and your knees about a fist width apart. Take a breath in, reaching your arms all the way to the back. And we exhale, just bring your arms over your body, press them down next to your sides. Breathing in, arms reach up, reaches to the back. And exhale, coming back down. One more time, reaching back, and now try to hold it over there. Try to rest the back of your hands down on the floor. Now, scoop those tummy muscles. Roll your spine up into a lift. One by one, allow the vertebra to mount back down to the floor. Tailbone sinking down. We add a little to it. Now, as your hips come up, bring the band over your body. Pull your hands down next to your sides. One more time. Keep the hands putting down. Try to feel the hips lifting up a little more. Now wrap your tummy tight. Squeeze the glutes tight. One leg comes up to a lift. Place it down. Switching the legs. Keeping the hips steady. Both feet goes down. Reach your fingers to your heels, wrap the tummy, arms go up, lower the spine all the way back down. You lift the hands up, along with one leg, come up into a chest lift, and now pull your hands down next to your sides. Check your side muscles, they should remain the same length, Hands go up, lower the head and chest. Hold it here. Feel like you lift your knee up to the ceiling and I'll pulse with your hands. Reach those hands up high, lower the head, lower the leg. We go to the other side. Lifting up with a hold. Push your knee up high. Pulse with your hands. Knees your legs together. Push the lower back down into the floor. Lift your heels. Now lift both legs as you bring your hands straight up to the ceiling. We just move the legs going down. And exhale, pull the legs up. Make sure not to move in your lower back at all. You want to keep those lower vertebrae imprinted. Staying at the top. Reach your hands up high. Curl the head and chest up. Straighten your legs out. Press the band down over both legs. Pull the knees in and lower down. We go again, 2. Holding it here. Take a breath in. Exhale to pulse. Inhale, keep pulsing. Exhale to pulse. And you can pull the knees back and hug them into your chest. Try to get your nose in between your knees and just rock yourself up to a seated position. Now you can fold the band open. Straighten out your legs. Now we're going to place the band over the ball of the foot and the toes. Try to wrap your hands around the band once and then sit up straight. Make sure your knees and your toes are pointing straight up to the ceiling, and now try to lengthen out and flatten the spine. Keep your shoulders broad. On your exhale, let your chin come down to your chest. Draw the belly button deeper. Let your body just roll forward. Slowly restack the vertebrae back onto one another, lengthening out the spine. From here, feel like your hands pulls to the sides a little, pulls back, and now flatten your back in a diagonal. You really want to work into the middle back muscles. On your exhale, scoop the tummy muscles. Feel like it's your belly button pushing your back backwards. Again, on your in-breath, flatten out the spine. It's okay to soften the back of your knees so that you can get a bit more movement in your back. Hold it over here. Try to broaden your collarbones. Now pulse your hands further back. Round your spine, curving. Now you can use some resistance on the band and make sure the floppy ends come out by your thumbs. So it's almost like you've got bunny ears coming out at the top of your fist. Reach your arms out wide to the sides. You want to turn towards one leg, but pull your backhand further back. You want to feel like you reach your hands in opposite corners and then lean forward. Round your back, pull your nose to your hips and slowly come back to the top. Arms out wide. Return the other way around. Lean over the leg, rounding your back. Flattening your spine, come back to the spine. Again, the other way. Keep reaching your arms into opposite directions. Once more, going each way. You can take the band off your feet, place it over your hips, hands come down behind you, bend in the legs. Try to keep feet and knees together. We're going to try and keep the fingers pointing forward, but if that hurts into the wrists, you're welcome to turn your fingers out to the sides. Just try not to take your fingers all the way to the back. This opens up the shoulder joint too much, and then it's not really steady to work on the way that I want to now. So aim to keep the fingers pointing straight to the front. Press into your palms, squeeze those inner thighs, push down into your feet. Feel the entire spine just lengthen out a bit. On your exhale, lift the hips up to the very top. And now just let your hips sink all the way down. We go again, hips to the ceiling. And sink the hips all the way down.
Last night we had something. Tonight I'll be guessing, but I don't really have a case.
Last one, we keep it at the top. Broaden those shoulders. One leg comes to a tabletop. Tap the floor and lift.
Just like their attention, it's written all over your face.
Release that foot down. Check the hips. You want to level them side your leg equal length. Switching legs now.
Messages on my phone every time I see you. Tell me, is this part of it?
Release that foot down. Rise in the hip joints. And now slowly let your spine sink back down. From here, bring your hand forward. We're going to place it over the toes. Start with your legs out straight. Hands holding on about in the middle. And we'll just wrap the band over your arms. Keep those inner thighs squeezed together. You want your big toes and ankle bones to connect with one another. And feel like your ankles point forward a bit. So it's not the toes pointing forward, that will make the band just roll up. Try to keep your toes relaxed, but open up, lengthen out the front of your ankles. Sit up tall. On your exhale, scoop the tummy muscles. Point the pubic bone up to the ceiling and just see if you can roll over the tips of your sit-bones. Try to roll back into the back of your hips. Now try to keep your ears behind your shoulders. On your exhale, pull your body forward. Pull your hands back, flex your feet, relaxing your back. Last one, stay here. Pull your hands to your chest. Keep your shoulders nice and wide. Why don't you go at your toes over at a sitting now. Arms reach up to the sides. Press your hands back. Lean your body over your legs. See if your fingers can find one another behind you. Arms make a big circle back to the front. And now we roll back again. Raising the pubic bone up. Pull your hands to your chest. Reach your arms out wide. Hands pushes back. Chest bone comes forward. Again, big circle around with your arms. Then roll back. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. Now bend both elbows. Each time that you bend the elbows, try to point your pubic bone a little higher. Hold it there. One arm extends and I'll switch. Both arms can straighten out. Pull the body forward. Push your hands back, flex the feet and flatten the spine. Moving to the next version, roll backwards. Pull the elbows in, but now try to keep your elbows bent at a 90 degree, but hold your ears in between your hands. See if you can get your shoulders on top of your sit bones. Now flatten your back. Here comes the big part. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. And then pull your arms down. Roll back. Elbows bend to 90. The spine curls forward. Rolling forward, rolling forward. Flatten out the spine, reaching your arms up high. 3 more. You can fold yourself down on your knees. Let go of the band. And just take a nice breath. Great, you are done with the band for today. You can turn around, lying on your stomach. We'll have one hand over the other, and your forehead can just rest on your hands. Try to keep collarbones broad, and just feel the legs relax on the mat. You want to try and feel that both hips remain equally heavy on the mat. Now, as you exhale, try to pull your belly button just a little bit away from the floor. On the next in-breath, feel the spine lengthen out, arching your spine a little backwards. Aiming your chest bone further forward, you can exhale to sink, melt down again. Place your forearms down on the ground. Feel like you kind of pull yourself a bit more to the front. Taking a breath in, aiming your chest bone further forward. And now slide your hands forwards, pushing the floor away. Aim your chest bone a little higher up. Pull the elbows back in and I'll lower the head and chest out. The entire time you keep your tummy muscles wrapped tight around you. Now as you pull your elbows back in, lift them up to the ceiling, hands right under your shoulders. Hook your toes into the ground, lifting your knees. Now lift your hips, lift your chest, and press yourself all the way up to a plank. You're going to feel the entire spine just lengthen out a bit. Thigh muscles engaged, tummy muscles remain engaged. We start with the right arm first, going down to the elbow, and then left arm down to the elbow. Right hand pushes away, left hand pushes away. Again with your right arm. Now starting on your left. You can rest your knees down and push the body weight back for a moment. Pull your body back to the front. You can turn onto your side. You've got the bottom elbow right under your shoulder. We'll start with the top leg straight. Bottom foot is right underneath the top knee and your top hand goes behind your head. Keep your shoulders broad. On your exhale, lift your hips. Last one, we stay at the top, holding it there. You can reach the top hand, reminding yourself to try and touch the ceiling. Don't let your hips sink down. You can lower your hips down again. Pull the bottom leg all the way to the front. Top leg can bend backwards. The arm that was on the ground will now just stretch all the way over. Swing the legs over to the other side. So this elbow goes down. Bottom knee bent, top leg straight, top hand behind the head, and here we go. Top hand reaches up high. Keep the shoulders broad. And you can lower it all the way down. Bottom leg can bend into the front, top leg bends backward, and this arm stretches over as far as you can. And that's it for today. If you had fun, like this video and subscribe to my channel. I've got new classes uploaded every Thursday, so make sure to turn on your notifications so you won't miss out. I'll meet you on the mat in the next session.